In your opinion, Ms. Clemons, how important is third-party intervention in your line of work at both the State Department and the Department of Defense when dealing with international conflict?
That's a very good question. Third-party intervention is significant in my line of work, which is international relations at both the Department of Defense and the Department of State, which is where I was involved in resolution, conflict for many years, based on intervention by both non-governmental organizations and both civil servants, foreign policy analysts, international relations specialists, military strategists, foreign policy analysts, country director officers, etc., implementing U.S. foreign policy goals overseas at both the Department of Defense and the Department of State. I believe in my line of work, third-party intervention is absolutely critical for world peace. There are so many actors with various agendas on the international scene around the world with their own objectives, country objectives, political party objectives. Everybody has an agenda. And you have to always, seems like you need a broker often to resolve conflict, to intervene, and bring about peaceful resolution to various conflicts, be they conflicts over land, over borders. For example, many years ago, the landmine removal issue was at the forefront of non-governmental organization agendas and foreign government agendas. And the landmine removal effort resulted in a multilateral accord in Oslo, Norway, known as the Oslo Accords, where several countries who were affected by landmines as a result of wars and internal conflicts were experiencing life-threatening situations every day as a result of the landmines that were in their countries. And so many countries came together in an attempt to remove landmines on a multilateral effort. Unfortunately, the United States was not a part of that accord, although the United States government's policy objectives were very much in favor of worldwide land removal, and the United States had already committed millions of dollars to the removal of landmines worldwide, even though it was not a signatory or party to the Oslo Landmine Accord. So in that instance, I bring that up as an illustration of why, or sometimes why there is a need for intervention in foreign policy issues to bring about world peace or to resolve conflict within a particular country. So I will sum up by saying that from my vantage point, which has always been as a international security specialist or international relations specialist, various titles, same job, foreign affairs officer, munitions control officer, public affairs officer, whatever capacity it might be that I've worked in, I've always found that there was always a need for intervention, third-party intervention on a global agenda. And why that is, I don't know, but countries can't seem to, operate in a spirit of peace and unity, and there's always a conflict on the world scene that is going to require third-party intervention. And that's when the United States steps in, be it the United States Agency for International Development, or outside of the U.S. government, non-governmental organizations who, this total agenda is to bring about a resolution to the conflict on a particular issue in a particular country in a particular continent. So that's my take on why we need third-party intervention.
Thank you.